Hello, welcome back. Last time I paid a visit to Kakariko Village and got many useful items and directions for where to go next. I want to start from Sanctuary, because there's a thing I want to do just before I go to that dungeon. I start at 4 out of 5 hearts. How odd. Oops, sorry, I meant to press the other button. Hope you didn't mind me waving my sword in your face. So, there's a thing I want to do. First of all, there's a seldom visited screen down here that I want to hit up real quick, just because it's kind of like, it's on the way but out of the way. Easy to forget to ever go here. On the map it is that little forest, and there is a little house down at the south end of it. Have a bush. Bushes do not do as much damage as pots. Hey bee, I'm gonna do a thing with you. I caught a bee! I'm gonna keep it in a bottle. Alright, and now I have a bee in a bottle. I can use it, and that brief time in the bottle has made that bee decide to be my best friend, and it'll just fight for me and do great things, wow. But it's just gone. Okay, so one use thing that fights for me on the screen for a while. Cool! Another thing I usually don't bother doing. Okay, so, couple of stones I can't lift here. A stump, those stumps don't do anything as far as I know. Wait, I thought there was something here, but I guess not. Okay, this is a fairly nothing screen, alright. And this goes... oh, next to the castle, I see. So I could totally fall back down the same place where I came to the castle the first time. I don't have a reason to do that right now, so I'm not going to. Alright, but where I really wanted to go was a little bit farther north. So again, my goal is in the east there, the Palace of Darkness. But that forest in the northwest, something I'm going to do there first. That little whirlpool will be something someday. Alright, so this is Fortune Teller's Place. There are several entrances to this forest. One is on screen right now, so okay, once you're inside me, getting you out is apparently kind of a super pain. You just, like, sit on top of me and hurt me a whole lot. How rude. Gonna look for hearts in these bushes. Fortune Teller would heal me if I talked to him. Let's do that. And I guess I haven't gone to this Fortune Teller yet. I went to the other one. I'm assuming it's the same character, however that would work. Looks the same. You will find the Elder Sahasrahla. 20 rupees. Okay. I accept that price for a full heal. So, forest. Alright, you two. Controlling the way they're facing their swords is a big part of fighting those, I'm remembering now. Right, forest is like this. It's all blue and foggy. Let's put on a boomerang. Alright, little hut. I happen to know this is not really the entrance I want here, but I'm taking it. Hey kid, this is our secret hideout for a gang of thieves. This is a secret hideout for a gang of thieves. Don't enter without permission. By the way, I heard that one of our ex-members is staying at the entrance to the desert. Hey, get out of here! Oh, by the way, let's hang out and talk about some stuff for a moment. Piece of heart here, by the way. Member of Gang of Thieves. Ex-member. Entrance to the desert. The hole here gets me access to this piece of heart. There's a bunch of stuff to the north, but there's, like, nothing there. Just extra bit of this shelf to walk around on if you want to. So, I'm gonna try and, like, explore this whole forest. It's not huge, but it's not tiny either. Hi, now this thief is not so friendly to me. He'll knock all this stuff out of me. This isn't the Master Sword! No, this can't be it. Too bad. For some reason, there's, like, a whole bunch of fake Master Swords here in this forest. You can just pick them up, throw them like pots, have a sword in the face. Can't hurt those thieves, just kind of drive them off for a moment. There's somebody under that bush. If I pick up that bush... okay, you're running around there dropping rupees. Whoa. Okay, weird things are happening. I was steering north that whole time? So it was hard to see what was happening there, but that bug, if I pick up the thing that's on top of it, drops a bunch of rupees. Mushroom! That's what I was here for. Smells like sweet rotten fruit. Give this to anyone who wants it. Right, got a mushroom. No one wants it here. So if I try to give that to someone who doesn't want it, like this thief over here, does it just play that noise? Yeah, okay. It looks like a Mario 1 mushroom, minus the spots. Mario is in this game, as we've seen, so maybe it is. That thing looks weird. It grows back real quick. Got a second mushroom. It has better shading here than in my inventory for some reason. Alright, so forest mushrooms regrow. I only really need one of them, and I think it like stops regrowing at some point, maybe? But anyway, I just need the one. There, this is it, the Master Sword. No, wait, this can't be it. This, however, is the Master Sword. Script I can't read. Don't think this is a cipher. There's only, what, 3 glyphs in there? I've never tried to solve it as a cipher. But, like, I think there's a lot more text there than combinations of 3 characters could express. Alright, you stay away from me. Okay, this forest's actually a little smaller than I remembered. Is that the whole thing? So here's one exit that goes north of Kakariko. Screen I hadn't been on yet. So let's cover it real quick. Hey. Yeah, the soldiers are fine as long as they don't, like, get actually on top of me. Then they become a pain. This way to Lost Woods. Okay, so that is called the Lost Woods. Got it. And here's another way to the Lost Woods, I think. No, this is a way I can't go. Alright, well let's go back in that entrance. That's fine. There's a northeast exit that I want to take. How many exits to the forest are there? There are at least 3. Not sure if there are 4 or if it is exactly 3. Yeah, okay, so it's... No, there are 4. Because there's one over here going to the place I was just looking at that I couldn't actually get to. So 4 exits, 3 entrances, because I can't actually enter here, because this is all fenced off. No way through right now. Okay. So I found the Master Sword, I found the fake Master Sword, I saw the other fake Master Sword. How many of those are there? So that was number 1, I'll call this number 2. What is this about? Like, why is this a thing? Just like a whole bunch of fake Master Swords here in the woods. I never understood that. Oops. Let's get another mushroom. I have 3 now. So right, there's the former thieves' hideout. Here's another Master Sword, that's 3. Just goes poof when I throw it. Okay, so here I can see what's happening a little better, except that bird hit me and made me drop my thing and I killed the thing I wanted to save. 4 fakes. Okay. Have this. Oh, this goes somewhere. Right, this is another money-making game? It sure is. 100 rupees. Oh, this is an expensive one. Let's try it. Potentially higher yield money-making game, or maybe he just takes more money from me. I don't want to try it again because I want to keep the money that I have. Alright, so other exit. Northeast. On the map I am here. Meeting some lumberjacks. Hello! Yo, Link! A mysterious fog has recently fallen over the forest. We have to be careful. So the fog is recent. Maybe it's nothing, but this tree feels kind of strange as we cut it. Alright. The House of Lumberjacks. A Bumpkin and B Bumpkin. Okay, they have names. Initials and a last name, at least. Not a lot going on here, but I appreciate the healing. There's a cave here, though. What's this? I don't actually remember. Sounds like Fairy Fountain. Piece of Heart. Okay, I remember now. I can't do anything about this yet. Gotta come back later. Alright, so that's it for that screen. This screen's gonna be important later, but I can't do much with it right now. What does this say? Okay, you're in my way. Danger, do not enter Death Mountain without the king's permission. The king is dead, so everybody has permission now. Okay, you. Let's do this properly. Go away, bird. Those are way more common than I thought. I thought those little, like, bush bugs were rare. So I pull this up. You lose your hat, and then you just spill rupees all over the place as you panic. But you push me around sometimes if I get too close. Somehow I thought it was more rupees than that, like you'd give a red one after some time or something. Maybe it's random, maybe I'm misremembering. Anyway, that's it for this screen, and this loops around to here. So, oh, there's something I can do here, but not yet. Right, later. Alright, so going toward Eastern Palace, but I'm going toward the Eastern Palace via that magic shop that I visited before. And I'm gonna do a thing there. Yeah, so Link kind of puts his sword behind him first, which is why it's easier to do the swing backwards. Then, well, he does both. Like, both work. It's just that forwards kind of risks the, doing the poke instead, which is not what I want. Thanks for the arrows. I'll get a bow to use them eventually. Maybe today. So, this person out front had a thing to say, and that thing was... Oh, well, she says something different now. The smell of... I think she said something about making mushroom brew. The smell of rotten fruit. If you give me that mushroom, I can finish my brew. Alright, mushroom for you. Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good. Later means later. The something good is not here yet, however, you will heal me. Ah, red is the medicine of life, green is the medicine of magic. Blue renews both life and magic. Here, taste a sample of the red potion. Hee hee. 120, huh? And 60 and 160. You know what? I was gonna buy one of these, but that's most of my money. Let's not. Can't even afford blue. At this point in the game, I probably don't really need them. But it's useful to have sometimes anyway. So 120 for red here. I think it was 150 at the other shop, so go to the magic shop for the cheap potion. Oops, that's not the right button at all. I was trying to press this button. Wow. Good enough. Okay, so that's all the stuff I wanted to do. Palace of Darkness. Thanks for the money. I did cross that bridge before. Okay, so Palace is up there. There's not a lot if I go this way. I think I'll hit a dead end pretty quickly. This is a fairy cave, I'm pretty sure. Yes, don't need it currently. And down here we'll just dead end right away, I think. At one of those docks, maybe. Ooh, red. Yeah, okay, so it's just this. Sploosh! Alright, Palace of Darkness. Ouch. Your sword's so pokey. Well, mine is too. Do enemies ever not drop anything? I feel like everything I killed has dropped something. Oh, maybe that's a thing. You always get at least a rupee or a heart. Let's pay attention to that. I mean, there are enemy types who don't drop anything. No, you didn't drop anything. It's just... most of the time? Anyway, yeah, so the X is right up there. Therefore, this must be the Palace of Darkness, right here. Nope, it's Sahasrahla. I am indeed Sahasrahla, the village elder and a descendant of the 7 wise men. Oh really? Link, I am surprised a young man like you is searching for the Sword of Evil's Bane. There's that name. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Do you really want to find it? Both options are yes. Of course! Good. As a test, can you retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I will tell you more of the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now go forward to the palace. Oh, and you do this again. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, really? This entire thing again? Alright. This time I'm gonna say yeah! It makes no difference. Obvious Crackdoll. This is also a tutorial for something, but if you do this, it won't be. By the way, bombs hurt for 1 heart. Got some bombs. Oh, that's a bunch of money. Good. That's a bunch more money. Good. Okay, so, new map mark. It's very nearby. Just over there. Now it's a pendant. Oh, and the other pendants and the sword have been marked. Neat. So 1 desert, 1 mountain, 1 whatever this place is. That's an Armos. 4 hits. Oh, they drop stuff. Okay. I thought they didn't. I guess I'm thinking of Zelda 1. Right, I think there's not a lot to see here. It's just kind of a big maze where all paths eventually lead toward the Palace of Darkness. So I'm just gonna go fairly straight there. It's not that big a maze, really. A couple of Armos to fight, some Octoroks. That's about it. Owl statue. I could go down the stairs, I could go down this way. I chose that way. I'm gonna get a double hit here, but you have to be against a wall for that to happen. You are. There we go. Alright, Palace of Darkness. Just gonna ignore you and walk in. Dungeon! Real dungeon. Gonna go left first. Nothing here. Nothing in the hole. Just 1 heart of damage. Button on floor opens door, so pressure plates exist. I think this other side is like that. This side is like that other side. Yes. Okay. I don't know what that creature is in there. There's like living weeds or something. There's a little bit of reverb in here. It's a slightly more hidden pressure plate. 2 different types. Then this weird room where cannons fire at me. If I wait for some time here, a large cannonball comes out. I don't know why that is. Like, you can't go into that thing. It's just kind of there. Little tiny dodging challenge. Does this go somewhere? It does. Okay, you quit that. Audio, please knock it off. Why must this happen? Can I fix it if I do this? Maybe. Is this just like... No, I cannot. That is incredibly annoying. I've messed with like every setting that I could mess with to get this to stop. But it's really just gonna be like this? This is unacceptable. Give me a second. Okay, let's see if that's any better. I changed some things. Alright. This is terrible. Gotta like play this on another computer or something. Or real hardware, but that's just not the situation that's currently happening. Maybe this is better. It is so far. Let's hope it stays that way. Alright, so I went to the right. There's a chest here. I can jump down, but I can't get to the chest. So this is clearly a way back after I get the contents of that chest. Doors are opening and closing. You, I did not get the magic powder yet. I want to do a thing with you if I did, but I don't have it. Ouch. So yeah, just like the bubble from Zelda 2, you drain my magic if I stand inside you. Hey, it's the map! Here we go. Right, so did I ever really look at the Hyrule Castle dungeon map? I might have once. I might have forgotten to. Anyway, yeah, I did. That's right. I commented on the tiny little stairway rooms. So, that's Palace of Darkness. I've explored about half of it already. Not that big a place. Alright, so other side. Big chest down there. So these just jump away from my sword if it's out. If it's swinging, but not if it's just poking. So I can walk up to them and get a big swing attack, and that's a decent way to deal with you. You don't really threaten me, you just kind of wander around randomly, so I could just leave you alone, I guess. Many things died in this room. I think those skeletons appearing was a consequence of me picking up that pot in the middle? I'm not sure about that though, maybe it just happens after a time. Okay, so this is a kill room, those exist. I mean, this is the first dungeon, so it's going to tutorialize a bunch of mechanics. Again, it's really hard for me not to just play this game on autopilot, because I've played it so many times. And I have to actually stop to notice these things. Compass! Pinpoint the lair of the dungeon's evil master. Alright, there's a skull there now. On the second floor. Okay. This is very much a Zelda 1 compass. Just shows me the one thing. Look at this thing! Link, it is I, Sahasrara. I can talk to you telepathically when you touch these tiles. We're using our long ears. Here is a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this palace to defeat armored foes. Alright, cool. So there's this way down here. Oh, that's a return from somewhere else, because this block pushes, that one does not. Okay. What's that return from? I guess we'll find out. Hi, you're an armored foe, aren't you? No. So yeah, you, when I get close, you wake up, and then chase me for a while, then go back to sleep. There's another one over here. Pots work well in these. And those, because they don't jump away from them. Yeah. That is locked! If you had the big key, you might be able to open it. We saw a big key once. That's what opened Zelda's cell. This also... Will this tell me if I examine it? Yes. Okay. Oh, whoops, I went there. Well, that's fine. You can jump in those pots and go down, by the way. Here, fairies. Flying things can capture with bug nets. Let's catch both. So now both bottles have fairies in them, right? Yep, sure do. Cool. I can release them and consume them when I want to, but they have another effect. How much of this game will I play before that effect shows up, I wonder? Alright, pressure plate, door opens, dark room. You'd think the Palace of Darkness would have more dark rooms, but it's just like these two, I think. Key. Alright, I got a key. I saw one locked door, but I don't think I could actually walk up to it. There's one, and I used it. Yeah, it was up there. Okay, so I'm on the balcony now. That jet's already open, that's right, I got that. This goes through to a place in the west. And that's where the return with Sahasrara's telepathy tile is. Alright, so all those are swarming around that pot. That's weird, that's not how they normally behave. It is only in this one room in the game where they do that, I believe. There's a couple of unique things to this dungeon. Like, the cannon I don't think ever shows up again. At least not in that form. A chest! The big key! There we go. Alright, nothing down here. Now a bunch of magic drainers are out to drain my magic. Will they bounce back? They will. Not that I have a lot to do with my magic. I can use my lamp, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's all. That block doesn't show while it's being pushed if I pause the game. Alright, so big chest. Ouch. They look where they're gonna go before they go that way. I found the bow! Here we go. And the bow has guards. Skeletons come down and just kind of throw their heads at me. I can knock you down. Hey, a fairy! Do those heads just stay forever? No, they get bored and leave eventually. Alright, so, this way. Oh, there is another dark room here. Okay. Well, that was fun, but it didn't kill you. Okay, so there's something to do with magic here. Right. Let's use that bow I just got. I missed. Works fine on you. I want it light in here. See, I think bow kills these guys in one shot. I've already laid some damage on them, so I can't show that here. Key! Right, I can get it all the way light in here for a moment. So if I didn't key, I would end up in this room, where there's rupees and bubbles and not much else. And now there is darkness. Does this light continue through to this room? I think this opens a stairway up, yes. The up sign kind of popped into existence once I opened the door. Ouch. Alright. So, room to use the bow. 2 of these will wake up. Ouch. I can use the sword on them too. Yeah, bow takes a little while to come out. Gotta... So, press button, that's how long it takes. Oh, these pressure plates, that's the only real one. Okay, well here's another cannon room. It's a bit different from the first one. Okay, so I guess that does show up in other places, not just in that one room ever. So, red sleepy guy. You cannot be damaged by my sword, so here you have to use the arrow. In case you don't have arrows, there's some of those pots. 2 hits. Alright, so 2 of those to make sure you got the idea. Ah. If sleepy, completely invincible. Arrows. Heart. Arrows. Heart. Arrows. Arrows. Being geared up for a fight here. And there's the fight. I forget what this boss is called, so... Interestingly, you don't have to use the bow on these, but it is the most efficient way to take them down. Sword works, bow works better. I guess sword works because you could run out of arrows in the middle of this fight. They just kind of tromp around and do what they feel like. Oops. Once it's down to 1, their behavior will change a little bit. I'm gonna try something. Let's soften them up and see if the damage stays. So it's 3 arrows per. So you should be on 1 hit. Now you turn red and do this. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna take you out with my sword. I think you might heal when you turn red. Because you'd be dead now if you hadn't. Ouch. Yeah, you totally heal when you turn red. Got it. Heart container. First dungeon boss down, first pendant. Oh, he caught it from there. I didn't move. Alright. And that's dungeon 1. Pretty good time. You won the Pendant of Courage. Take it to Sahasrahla. 2 pendants remain. And Link teleports out of the dungeon. Neat! I want to fight these for some reason. Just because I feel like it. Bunch of arrows. Oh, I actually needed those. Right, I used many in that fight. Okay, so something that's actually real easy to forget to do at this point in the game is to go back and talk to Sahasrahla again. There is a check on whether I've done that or not. I will momentarily. I'm just gonna check what's down here, because like I never come down to this spot. What is even here? A way down, or it would be... well, it'd be a way up if I could lift that. It is a way down. There's a screen to the south. You know what? I'm gonna go there. I'll take it to Sahasrahla momentarily. It's a hard name to say. How did they come up with that name? You know, that looks like an awfully suspicious bomb spot, but there's like nothing in the wall. I don't think there are unmarked bomb spots in this game. I think they all get the standard marking. So I don't need to check spaces like that no matter how suspicious they look. Oh, look at that thing surrounded by pegs. Isn't that odd? Fairy fountain, huh? The kind with the little fairies in it, okay? Alright, my bottles are all full, so I can't do anything with you. That's fine. So, Sahasrahla. And if I look at my map now, by the way, ouch. I don't have any new markings. In fact, you better remember where he was, because he is not marked on the map. And it's just Master Sword, red pendant, blue pendant. So, since I jumped off there, I have to go the long way around, but that's fine. We'll see some scenery we haven't seen before. Is there just the one way up into this maze? It looks like there is. No, this is a second way. Okay. So, Sahasrahla. Oh, you got the Pendant of Courage! Now I will tell you more of the legend. He did not expect me to succeed. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of the Hylia. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the Pendant of Courage. Are they the ones I just killed? Or are those like their avatars in there or something? Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Right, the Imprisoning War, so this is mentioned here, just not by that name. Among the descendants of the Knights of Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Link, I believe you. I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants. And carry this with you. This is a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it. Here we go. This is a good item. He gives you the Pegasus shoes. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack. Hold the A button for a short time. A helpful item is hidden in the cave on the east side of Lake Hylia. Get it! Alright. And do you repeat that? Yes. Okay. I should come back to you after I get that helpful item. So oops. Oh, you have a huge talk range. So I get a run button now. It's the same as my talk button, by the way. And this is something I'm going to be using all the time because it's way faster than the super slow walk speed here. Okay, so you suggest Lake as the next destination, and that sounds fine to me. My audio and slowdown thing may have been fixed by the setting change I made. Let's hope it stays that way, because that is very problematic. Alright, cool. So, I'm just gonna stop from here. So right, lake, there. East side of the lake. I believe you're talking about that cave. So you can just kind of walk around. I was in this building once, that's where I got the fish. Haven't gone that way. So the guidance given at this point in the game is relatively minimal. It says go to the cave. Well, I'll show you what happens when I go to the cave next time. But yeah, after that I'm kind of left to my own devices, I think. Anyway, I want to save and quit. Alright, cool. I'll see you next time to go to the lake.